Hello everyone. Welcome to Let's Play Project Wingman. My name is Glacier, and let's get into it. Starting a new campaign at the normal difficulty. Project Wingman is a game that requires reading. Understood. Generations ago, a global cataclysmic event scorched the world whole. Newly exposed and volatile material combined with an earth-shattering tectonic collapse, dismantling civilization whole. The world order was destroyed. History as we know it changed forever. But from the ashes, a new era began. Hundreds of years have passed. Humanity is now in the time known as After Calamity. AC 432, the 9th of January, Mercenary Detail, Mercenary Agency, Sicario Corporation, Squadron, Hitman Team, Squadron Number 1, Tag Name, Monarch. That is the player character, by the way. There will be some narration here.
Our contract with this backwater place is just about to come to an end. And, well, thank God. I don't mind a tropical vacation every once in a while, but it's not very glamorous, considering we're here to work. Anyway, one last thing before the defense minister releases our contract, and we move on to bigger and better. Hitman team, you haven't gotten all that much airtime this deployment, so you're taking point with this operation.
We have confirmed the location of the Burlock Privateer headquarters off the coast on the southwestern edge of the Jesta Island chain. They're a mercenary group like us who unfortunately have turned to outright piracy. According to surveillance data, we have determined that they are the culprit of the recent high-profile hijacking of the Federation-registered cargo ship May Lynx. The May Lynx is supposedly carrying volatile cargo belonging to the Federation's Department of Global Energy and Sustainability Office. Nothing specific from the Federation contact about the cargo, however, our orders are to retrieve it if possible, or to neutralize it if we can't. Attempts to negotiate for it have turned up with nothing, so we're going in. Hitman team, you are to approach the island from the south along with support and establish control over the area. Your objective is to eliminate any surrounding anti-air and resistance on the island. After that, secure an LZ for our operator group Ronin to ascertain the cargo. Once Ronin lands, maintain air superiority until the next stage of the operation is determined. Be aware that the Burlocks have other Merc pilots on tap, so enemy reinforcements could be a factor.
Normally, we'd stay out of contact with any Federation-adjacent taskings. But this is the last thing we need to do for our current contract, so I'll let it slide. Two birds with one stone. Easy enough, right? Now get to work. Dismissed.
Right, so get to work. All of this doesn't really matter. It's things we unlock later on in the game. Files, settings are fairly self-explanatory. Mission brief, that's just what we saw. Changing difficulty, also fairly self-explanatory. Return is return to the main menu, I believe. Start mission. This is the hangar, as can be seen here. We have two planes at our disposal. The T-21, based off of the real-life MiG-21. This is also this plane. I imagine this is a training version of it. And the TF-4, the in-game training variant of the F-4 Phantom. We'll be running the F-4 today. We get some nice additional dialogue from our weapons system officer, which is always nice and fun to have. Here we go. This game has quite a lot of narration.
This is the ever-lovely airborne warning and control systems aircraft Galaxy. Hitman team, get on the clock.
Hitman 3, Comic punching in.
Hitman 2, copy you clear, Galaxy. You gonna let us loose? Just about, Diplomat. Hitman 1,
Okay, now we're done. This game has quite a lot of narration, as I was about to say, or voice acting. It's quite a lot. And at the start there will always be a bit of, I wouldn't say fun, but, you know, just mission-specific stuff that I will let play as much as possible. In-game is, and towards the end of the mission. In-game it's mostly just radio chatter. It's nice, but, you know. I'll be letting the voice acting and narration speak for itself for the most part. If I desperately need to explain something, I will, but I'll be keeping it to when the main characters are being quiet. So, this is Project Wingman, a plain game. As you can plainly see, you have missiles, you have guns, which we'll see here in a second after I've killed this thing. No, wait. No, we're gonna run it with this thing. There we go. That was a plane, as you can plainly see, and there we go. And that was the gun. Generally speaking, small ground targets, such as patrol boats and other various smaller craft, take one missile. Planes oftentimes take two, if not three, so we're just going to shoot one and then finish them off with a gun burst. And I forgot that I hadn't reloaded. Come around. The way I'm doing this is I'm holding the target switch button, which for me is... oh goodness, I wasn't expecting him to do that. See if I can come around here and remove him from the equation.
Monarch ready to fire.
There we go. For me, it's the Y button on the Xbox One controller. It's what I use to play this game. You can use a PlayStation controller, and I'm fairly certain you can use a Nintendo Switch Pro controller if you so choose. All you have to do is, you know, connect it to your computer and enable it in Steam. This is a Steam game. Primarily a Steam game, perhaps. We just have some last targets that we're going to go out and take care of, and then we'll be circling back to the island to deal with the rest of the enemies on there. Oh, boom. Altitude. Things are always easier with altitude. You saw me select some bombs that we're going to use here to bomb this AA emplacement. Oh, boom. And that's the final... soon! PT boat.
Missile is on the way.
Or penultimate, I suppose I should say. Kaboom. There we go. Now it's dead. Okay. More reinforcements, I see. They're coming down from due north. Holding the X button on the PlayStation controller will sort of enlarge the map and let you see the whole battlefield. Here are two FE4s that are preparing for takeoff. Generally speaking, I'll try and bomb these, because then I don't have to deal with them. Battle hit. Kaboom! There you go. It's a little trick if you feel like employing it. And here are the proper reinforcements. F-15s and FE4s. As I said, the Y button on the Xbox One controller, that would be the triangle on the PlayStation. Or possibly X on Nintendo Switch, but I don't think anyone's going to play this with a Switch controller. So, now we're fighting planes and fighters at that, so these are a little bit more maneuverable, but generally speaking, just try and get behind them. I dropped flares there, that wasn't my intention, but you do that when you have some missile flying at you. When someone has achieved missile lock and has launched a missile at you, you just drop some flares that I just did. They rearm infinitely. You have a cooldown, so you can use them as much as you like within and there you see, he had launched a missile, he had a lock, and I dropped flares, and it confused the missile enough so that it didn't hit me. There's one more. Come around, launch a couple of missiles, see if they hit. They don't. Let's see if we can get this guy with the guns then. No, we can't, because he flew at me. Not at least not now. Let's see if we can do it now. Let's see. He's... There we go. Perfect.
Stand by until Ronan gives the all clear.
Yellow targets are neutral. They either can't or won't fire at you, but they will give you points if you choose to destroy them. Here you got a lighthouse and a comm tower, some substations. This is infrastructure on the island. I have no desire to destroy any of this. So yeah, solid. Circle here until we know what to do next. Okay. Substation and an HVP, high value target. We can use bomb to bomb this thing into smithereens, which we shall. 2 of them, and gain some altitude. Afterburners on, let's leave. Jesus! That's an explosion.
Objectives complete, Hitman. RTB at your leisure. Think the water's still alright? We've still got sunshine by the time we RTB.
Just drop out and become a surfer or something, you bum.
Oh yeah, me, you, and Flight Lead here just running around a beach ball in a gentrified resort built from our blood money. Sound good, Monarch? Hold that thought. We've got inbound from due north. Same bearing as before. Fighter's approaching the flight to your direct south. Flash ident or we will flag you as hostile.
Master Goose.
Easy. Flashing ident.
That's one hell of a funny name. See if we can see what they're flying.
You hired by those mercs in the fort, bud? The boss tends now, yes. We go to me with you. It's your business. I'm sure you guys understand. Put me on Galaxy. This is Assassin 1, call sign Kaiser. I'm the leader of the Sicario mercenary corps. We do understand your situation. Sorry about losing your revenue stream, gentlemen. But you know how this business goes. Don't sweat up.
And they're flying F-14.
Towards Cascadia.
Well, that's nice.
Cascadia.
Look at that.
So hard is the
With a halfway decent camera too. Neat. Or a livery.
contracts and information all day.
Alright, well,
Bucks.
we're gonna head north now.
Master Goose 1, out. You see, that's a team name that sounds fun to have. Right, boss? Boss? Civil War in Cascadia. Interesting.
The money came through from this contract, and our opportunities in this region have just about dried up. If no one objects, and your contract with Sicario is still in effect, pack your bags. I looked a little into the Cascadian situation, and I believe we'll make a little something of ourselves there.
So, this is the salty summary screen that will tally your total points for this mission and therefore your how much you made. Salty summary, debriefing. This is the sort of summary. Just mission information, I suppose. Ground units and air units that you destroyed. Down there we have ally kills, bonus payout, and down in the right corner we see the total payout for this mission. We made 6,960 credits. Not a bad haul for the first mission. This has been mission 1 of Let's Play Project Wingman. I've been Glacier. See you next time.